Today I'm going to be doing the April BOXYCHARM Ofra highlighter. Thank you, makeup BOXYCHARM gods, for making this happen. What do I do with it? Today I'm going to be doing my May BOXYCHARM. Even though you're going to be able to see me throughout this video trying on some of the products, I'm definitely still going to go into my social media reviews and let you guys know what I'm finding. Okay, so right now I'm on Facebook. Elizabeth says this is the crappiest eyebrow palette I've ever tried. I don't understand how she got no pigment out of it. But as I'm looking at these and as I've been swatching these, I'm just kind of like, hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a big video for you. I am so excited for this. You could probably already tell by the title, but this is another quarterly BOXYCHARM review. I am so excited for this. I love doing these videos for you guys to really tell you, now that I've had time to play with the products and use them, how do I like them? How do they compare to other things we've gotten? You know, the whole thing. Thank you guys so much for your patience with this video because I know it's a bit delayed from my normal filming schedule. I really wanted to be able to give you some real feedback on how these products have fared, how they compared to others. So let's just get into it. So if you guys will fade back, remember back to April. That is when we got our Boho Glow box. And I was really excited for that because it started to feel like summer. We were starting to get all sassy sunniness and I was so ready. And that was also the month that I knew we were going to be getting the Ofra highlighter. How you doing, gorgeous? How you doing? As I told you guys before, I got this in Rodeo Drive and I love it. I still think it's worth the hype. What is it, 4 months later?
April, May, June, July.
Months later, I still think this is totally worth the hype. Love this, have used this throughout the summer, not just for a face highlight, but on the eyes, inner corners. Love, love, love. I mean, any feedback I even read all over social media, even a month or so after, everyone's still talking about this because it's worthy of the chatter. The first thing I did open in the Boho Glow box were these PUR sponges, and as you will see, I still have 2 in this bag completely untouched. And this is back from April. So I think that says it in itself, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Now, these sponges aren't bad, and they're good for a backup in case of emergency kind of situation, but I don't seek this out. I really love my Real Technique sponge. It works really great, wet or dry. The PUR sponges are really, really tough. They're dense, they're too dense, you're beating your face up. For me, these are okay. They're not like the worst thing ever. I didn't get a rash from them. It's not like I got a black eye, but I don't love them, so nah. The other product that I got that month, oh, I remember like reviewing this and talking about this in a different video, but it is the concealer collection. I think a lot of people were excited when this came out, when we were told we were gonna get it, because we were like, oh my goodness, what do we do? We're so excited. And I was really hoping that the product would be better, honestly. I mean, I've done a couple of videos using this for you, but like the first one was a tutorial, the next one was a full face of BOXYCHARM makeup, but honestly, I have not reached for this since then. I haven't even touched the products. They look like they could be hard though. Oh, little clay-like. Yeah, little clay-like. I'm just, yeah, I don't reach for this, to be perfectly honest for you, and I honestly don't know how much longer I'll keep it in my makeup collection because it's taking up space that I could be using for a palette that I love. You know what I'm saying? This is funny because if you guys remember my April BOXYCHARM unboxing, I was so confused because I thought we had already gotten one in the product when really it was a hair mask versus a shampoo, and it was like, what is it, what is it? But I know you guys have actually asked me on a couple of different videos what were my thoughts on these, and I don't mind these. As you can tell, I mean, there's not much product left over here in the hair mask because I do have a lot of hair. I tend to go through product rather quickly. But I don't mind these. There is a scent to them that some people I know have found off-putting. So if you're sensitive to scents, you may not like this, I'm gonna be honest. However, I did not have a problem with the scent at all. When one of you actually asked me that question, I happened to be with a girlfriend and I was like, I just washed my hair this morning. Weird question, but will you smell my hair? And you know, if you're friends with me, you pretty much get that I'm weird and ask weird questions all the time. So they're like, yeah, sure. And they smelled my hair And they were like, no, smells fine, smells good. Why are you asking? I was like, I just wanted to know how you felt about it. So people around me haven't minded this. My husband hasn't minded it. I don't mind it. I like the fullness that this gave my hair and the volume, because for me it worked well. But I know some people were complaining that it didn't work well with their hair, so I'm sure it just depends on the type of hair you have and if you're sensitive to smells, which, unless it's like a really bad smell, I'm really not. But I find that the strawberry banana scent goes away after a while, in my opinion. I think I smelled it halfway through the day and then it kind of dissipated, but I think other people just didn't like it at all, so personal preference. Oh, and the last product in our April Boho Glow box, I got the Cargo Cosmetics Lip Gloss in Toas. And I like this as a topper so far. I'm not mad at this. Like right now, I have on Aquarius from ColourPop. This is something that is already a nude, so I'd put this on top as a topper. It's such a weird applicator. It's super duper flimsy, so it kind of feels like it's gonna break off, but it hasn't so far. Yeah, I like it just fine. I'm not too much of a lip gloss person. I used to love lip glosses, and then I discovered the liquid lipsticks where they stayed on all day, didn't transfer onto my water, blah, blah, blah. But if I want a little shimmer to my lips if I'm going out or something, I don't mind this. So, I mean, this is still a win for me. It's not like a standout product, but it's not a bad product. All right, now we're gonna just sashay our way to May. And that is where we had the Makeup is Art box. And when I first heard the title of that box, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a colorful box. And it really wasn't colorful. However, it did really up my makeup game that month, and I'm gonna tell you why. The first product that I got that I was really, really in love with, and I used right before this video, is the Highlight and Contour Palette by IBY. You'll be able to tell I have definitely used this and used this. I've traveled with this. I've hit pan on contour number 2. I really like this. I'm not gonna lie, I do prefer the contour shades over the highlight shades. Every now and again, I don't know, maybe a couple times a week, I'll dip into like highlight number 2 or 1 for like under the jaw down here, right next to it, under the eye maybe. But more, I've been loving this for the contour. And I use it with one of my Alexi brushes. It's a convenient size, it has a mirror, so I liked to travel with it. It had a lot of good qualities to it. I'll even dip into contour number 3, which I wasn't sure I'd even be able to do, to kind of like pack it towards the back here to kind of give that chiseled definition to my face. Pretend you have cheekbones, you know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed this. I haven't heard a lot about the other palette. Some people loved it, some people hated it. That was more the cream one. But I really liked this, and I think once I finish using this up, as you've seen I've already hit pan, I would definitely try another contour palette. Maybe not this exact one, but this is definitely like given me a stepping stone and to be like, oh, what other kind of palettes are out there with some variety in them? Because like I said before, I usually got individual pieces, but never a whole palette. So look at me growing. Shucks. 2 other products we got that month that I loved and still reach for all the time are my Brow Gal products. So first we have little brush with the spoolie on it, and then the other piece over here was the Trio kit. I still love this, I still reach for it. As I've gotten tanner over the summer, I've been able to go into like some of the lighter pigments to a degree, because at first when it was April I was just aiming for the darker one when I did my first video, but I can even kind of venture into those as my skin gets darker, hair gets a bit lighter, you know. I really like these. They fill in my brows, they give a natural look to them, they have that hair-like look. I'm pretty pleased with both of these. I don't always reach for this brush because I still like my Eco Tools brush, but I mean, both really great products that I was so happy to get and still use. All right, so this product I honestly forgot I got, and it was just back in May, so that kind of tells you, kind of falling off the mind there. And this is the Crown Royal brush that was the collab with BOXYCHARM. I forgot so much about it that I couldn't find it at first in my makeup room, and then when I reached for it, I touched the bristles, and they're so stiff and firm from the few times I used it on camera for you that I was like, oh. I mean, it would definitely have to be cleaned and tried again, but I just don't think I like these kind of brushes. But I love that BOXYCHARM gave it to me in a BOXYCHARM, so I didn't have to seek it out, spend money on it. I know we pay for our BOXYCHARMs, however, $21 a month, these all outweigh what we actually pay for. So I feel like this is a freebie that I got to try and be like, not for me. I'm not brushing my face like I brush my teeth. It's not my jam. It's not what I'm into. So I'm pretty happy to say I'm glad I got it. I got to try it. I got to know what the hype was about and be like, oh, yeah, it's like a trend. It's like For me, this is kind of like the silly sponge. Like, I was curious, but I wasn't gonna spend money on that shit. It didn't really stick for me. It still stuck for other people, but I'm not about it. And the last product that we got in the May box is the 10-2 BOXYCHARM Liquid Glow Collab. And I don't dislike this. I think if you've watched previous videos of mine, you know I wasn't a huge fan of the bronzer in this, but I've been using the bronzer a ton this summer. However, this I haven't had to really reach for much because we've gotten so many other highlighters that so many of you are pissed about still. But it's not bad. I like to be more direct when I'm putting on a highlight. See, like, let's just get on it. We're in it. I don't know, a lot of product comes out. Like, I still have a ton on my hand. I look like a ghost. I can be transparent. And it's very, very glittery to me. So I don't really reach for this too much, but I have used it on the eyes a bit, and I enjoy that. I don't know, guys. It took me like half a year, maybe longer, to start liking the Temp2 bronzer, so it may take me the same amount of time to love this as well. I mean, I'm not gonna throw it out because I'm gonna be able to try it with some other looks, different things, play around with it, but it's not like it's been my go-to highlighter by any means. And the June box. This is something that we got not that long ago. That was the Downtown Charm box, and we got some decent goodies in that one. However, there are some products in there that I told you before would definitely be something I'd reach for more in the fall, because right now I'm liking some bold ass shades. It's just how I do, okay? The Real Her Do Your Squats palette is the one I got, which is palette number 2. And these shades are not bad at all. They're just very dark, warm, deep shades. This is what I'm wearing today. This is what I have. Let's think about this. Yeah, I'm not into it yet. I'm not saying I'm not going to be into it because I wore a look that day and a lot of you complimented it on my video where I actually had tried on the products. It was good. It's not bad. It's just not what I'm reaching for right now in the summertime. Right now it's August. I want to be glowy. I want to be beachy. I want to be vibrant like the sun. And these aren't vibrant like the sun, but they're not bad. The few times I've reached for them, they're cool. They're fine. They're all right. But I mean, they're not giving me a makeup boner by any means right now. But I'm gonna see how that happens as the weather gets cooler and those pumpkin spiced everythings come out, because then I may pull this out and be like, guys, what the hell? I need it every day. So we'll find out. We will find out. I'll definitely keep doing an update for you on this product along with this product. This is the Ofra liquid lipstick, and I think we decided, because mine doesn't have a name on it, that it was in the shade, I believe I have Tuscany, not positive. I like the shade, and I think it's going to be great once again I kind of start reaching for the colors for my eyes that match. You know, these are going to be great little pairings. But for right now, I'm into the nude look to go with the bold eye to kind of balance it out, put a lot of shimmer on my face, and go be a bronze summer goddess. I'm still into that right now. I'm not moved on yet to these fall colors, but I'll definitely keep you guys posted when I start doing more looks with them. If you want, actually, let me know below if you want like a fall look once we hit that season specifically with these products, because I'm happy to do that for you. Just right now, I don't reach for these because it's not the vibe I'm going with, you know? You know. Something I have been using on the daily though is this Alexi 640 Pro Precision Tapered Brush. There was a lot of drama on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook when this came out, because a lot of them came, not damaged, but like jacked up or whatever. I've been using this all the time. I use it for my highlight right up here on a glow powder, and it goes right there and it looks gorgeous. I was curious before I got this how I would use a brush with such long bristles to them, because I was like, oh, it doesn't sound good for contour because this would be like a lot of movement. I don't think that would hold the product well to get it placed right. But I have really been enjoying this again for the highlighter on the tops of the cheekbones, or for like a glow powder under the eyes. This seems to pick it up well and kind of disperse the product. So I've really been loving this, and I think, yeah, I use it every day now. So definitely a winner. The face masks were the other things that we got in the box. I've only tried one of the face masks. These are sheet masks because I've been trying some other ones behind the scenes to kind of review some other ones for you. But I liked these just fine. I know some people, I think, said they had allergic reactions online. Some people, I don't know, have said they like sheet masks but hated these. I'm really not sure why. I still have yet to try the avocado one, mostly because I'm a big fat weenie. And I think I've told you guys before, I'm allergic to avocado ingestion wise, but I'm not sure about facial wise. But I've also been excited to use the primer one, but I've not done anything really cool that I've been like, oh, I need my makeup to be on point extra. So I've kind of been saving this for something where I'm like going somewhere instead of just, you know, going to work, seeing my husband, playing with the dogs. Hashtag I'm lame. But I did try the other one, which I think is hashtag so gorgeous, and it was great. It hydrated my skin, which is what I really needed when I got back from vacation. So far, these are all wins for me. Now, the last product that we got is an Artist Couture. Already dusting it off. Highlighter. I don't even know if you want to call this a highlighter. I would call this pixie dust. That's what I would call this. I honestly don't really reach for this unless I'm going to be putting it in my eye, and by in my eye I mean like on my eye, like sparkling like a diamond. I'll get my brush wet and then I'll dip it in, apply the product. But as far as like a glow for my face goes, yeah, not so much. It's very, I just call it pixie dust. It's so pixie dusty. It's like Tinkerbell throwing some shit on you and you just fly. Like, I wish it made me fly. That'd be cool. But it doesn't, and I'm not the biggest fan of glitter. I don't know, this just didn't speak to me. It was very glittery, but not in that good glitter way. More like I look like a vampire kind of glitter. No, thank you. I can say, if you're looking at this video to kind of decide if you want BOXYCHARM, there are far more wins out of these past 3 boxes for the past quarter than there are misses by far. My standout favorites for the past 3 months have for sure, 100% without a doubt, been the Ofra highlighter. This shit is amazing. I love it. I'm not even sorry that I reach for it so many times. But look at how much product there still is. There's a ton of it. So this, for me, big standout. Love, love, love. The Brow Gal products have been amazing and really helped my brow game up faux show, and I was married to my other products before. Loved them. This has replaced any of my previous brow products. That says something for sure for me. The Highlight and Contour Palette by IBY. Again, I reach for every day and have already hit pan on, and it's not because there's not a lot of product. I've hit pan because I use it and use it and use it. And this shade happens to be one that goes well with many parts of my skin tone, so I could base with it, I could top with it, I could do whatever I want. I really like this, and I do use the top ones as well, but I mostly reach for the bottom. But this was a huge win for me. BOXYCHARM in general as a whole has introduced me to Luxie brushes, but this Luxie brush has really upped my highlight game, and right now highlighting is huge, not just because it's summer, but it's a big makeup trend right now where everybody's trying to get that perfect shimmer going. This has really helped. I really like it. It fits well under the eye. It's super soft and comfortable. Luxie brushes alone have been a big reason that BOXYCHARM has become one of my fave things about makeup, because they just keep giving me amazing shit. And honestly, I know I haven't said I haven't gotten to wear it much yet, but the Ofra formula in general is amazing. And again, BOXYCHARM introduced me to the Ofra liquid lipsticks that stays on all day. It's amazing formula. I love it. I'm excited to use this for the fall. Seriously. I have, oh, and face masks. I keep forgetting all the things I've loved because I've loved so much shit. I love face masks. To me, this made me, once I had the last one that I tried for you, I then went out and got some more to compare it, and that's kind of what I've been doing behind the scenes for you guys. I love when I get stuff like this. Skincare to me is super important, but I don't always know the best way to, like, what's the best avenue to go down. And so I love when I can try stuff essentially for free, because the boxes are 21 bucks a month. Our boxes are always over like $98. I get to try stuff and figure out what works best for me. So love that. If you guys are considering getting BOXYCHARM, I hope this video has helped you guys. This is also my own personal reviews of these products. You guys may have had different views. Leave me comments below. Which products were your diehards out of everything I presented to you, or did you get something different the past 3 months? Let me know in the comments below. I will happily be doing the next quarter review for you guys in a couple of months. We already have July underway. August is coming up soon, and I'm so excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if these videos are helpful for you and if I should continue to do these types of videos. And if you're new, if you just keep looking at my BOXYCHARM videos, finding me that way. I hope you hit that subscribe button down below to see all of the fun videos to come. More BOXYCHARM, more looks, more reviews. There's plenty to come. And I hope you hit that bell to be notified anytime I upload. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.